All right, with that, we shift our focus to our person of interest joining this morning. Sindhi cinema isn't something you usually hear about in a multiplex conversation. But that's exactly what one young filmmaker from Ulhasnagar set out to change. Divesh Nainani and his team of 20 long time back decided that their language and their stories must be spoken of. It deserved a big screen moment too. Their film, Byo Cha Khape, reminded people that culture doesn't fade when someone fights to keep it alive. With borrowed wardrobes, small budgets and endless energy, they gave Sindhi cinema a reason to dream again. And that spirit, equal parts hustle and heart, is what's got everyone's attention. So we will be going across to Divesh to really talk about the story. The man behind Byo Cha Khape, filmmaker Divesh Nainani, is with us on The Breakfast Club. Hi Divesh, thanks for tagging along on The Breakfast Club. First up, Divesh, tell us all about Byo Cha Khape, what the journey's been like.
Okay, so after working for an year, 365 days, we finally released our film Byo Cha Khape into the theater, and everyone's eyes were on screen, and they were enjoying, or maybe they were crying, or every emotion they were showing. But my heart was constantly beating very loudly, so the fingers were very crossed.
And how was it, Divesh, the first response when the film finally hit the screens?
Later, when the film completed and the screen showed a film by Divesh Nainani, and everyone clapped on the very first show. So that was the feeling that I thought I made something in life, and everyone was saying we are proud of you. The love and the compliments we got, it is beyond expression. I cannot express that in words, but I'm grateful. I'm thankful to that.
And Devesh, tell us any specific challenges that you faced in terms of the film overall, the film you picked, and the language you chose.
Okay, so if you would notice, the other languages, the people from the other languages have their own states. They have a wide audience, and they are concentrated at some places like Gujarati stay in Gujarat, Maharashtrians stay in Maharashtra. They have got their own place and whole state of their own. But Sindhis are spread worldwide. So the very first difficulty was to build a channel. We didn't had a channel where we will showcase, because Ulhasnagar is also very limited. There are a town, it's a town, it's not a state. So a producer cannot bet on a few people only. So that was the biggest challenge. Like, if we make a film, if any producer invest money, if he or she maybe put lots of lakhs or crores in the film, the recovery was always a big challenge. First, that was the challenge. Chalo, someone came and made the film. Like, yes, I'll make a film. But then, because of the minority, uh, we were facing caste issues. Like, people were good, but then they were not knowing the Sindhi language. So that came as a big challenge again. Again, then in music, we faced lots of issue while writing the lyrics, because Sindhi language is, no, I won't say it is dying, but then it is challenge. It's a big challenge to find people who speak Sindhi, write Sindhi. So that's where we found much difficulties.
Okay, now you've also collaborated, Devesh, in the past with big celebrities, Ayushmann Khurrana. The list is endless. So tell us about how that experience was. Any different? How different was it compared to this young cast in the film? What was the difference that you witnessed on set, for instance?
Uh, Somewhere I felt superior, so that's where I enjoyed with them. But then, yeah, coming back to this, they are stars. Okay, so they won't give me much time, and they are high professionals, and also they might not give a retake. They might not cooperate in few things. But then there comes Sindhi young cast who are very passionate, very excited, and they want to prove themselves. So yeah, the energy I got from them is very nice, very, very nice.
Okay, lovely. Devesh, tell us now about your Sindhi roots and how you were trying to bring that in the film, but at the same time, you were also catering to a modern audience. How did you strike that balance? How did you keep the both of these aspects in mind?
See, I am a 1997 born, so I come under Gen Zs. So I don't want to call myself a Gen Z, to be honest. I want to be into that 90s kid. But then, yeah, uh, so I wanted to show Sindhi films in a very cool form. So basically, new generation and people, they wanted to be represented as cool. Like, for example, Aryan Khan directed his first show, The Bads of Bollywood. So it's represented in a very cool way. And people love that. And cinema is all about that, showing cool. Like, everyone wants to be the hero. So I wanted to show that in Sindhi, and that's where we were able to reach the major audience.
Okay, lovely. Devesh, now you've spoken so much of how your childhood, growing up in Ulhasnagar, has shaped you as a person and most importantly has given you vision for the kind of cinema you're doing. So tell us about that journey from Ulhasnagar to being a filmmaker and finally making Sindhi films. How did it all happen? How did your dreams turn into reality?
Okay, so basically, my dad runs a kirana store, and I have been involved there since my childhood because my father always says कि घर पे मत बैठो, do something, either come to a shop or learn something. तो बचपन में we didn't had any sources to go, तो uh, I was sitting with my dad only बचपन से. So धीरे धीरे I keep observing people, their traits and everything. And later on, I entered into mass media. That's where I learned editing. And I didn't, to be honest, for a parent, it's always a question that is this field reliable?
Yeah.
So, and that was my question as well, and their question as well. But then, I had to do it. So I started learning from YouTube. And YouTube pe I learned editing, YouTube pe I learned to how to operate a camera, and basically I learned the whole filming on YouTube. And I practiced it with several YouTubers and then influencers, and then I worked with several media houses. That's where I learned the whole filmmaking, part by part, from many different mentors. So after gaining the confidence in me, I thought I wanted to make a film, and that's how a filmmaker came into existence.
You literally put your heart and soul into filmmaking, Devesh. Lovely. Devesh, today though, regional and cultural films are also finding a global voice through OTT platforms. How do you imagine Sindhi cinema evolving in this digital space? And do you see yourself as one of its torchbearers?
I'll be grateful if I'll be the one to take it to the OTT platform. Uh, but yeah, we have to commit business there, and there are a lot other aspects where OTT to come into the criteria of OTT. But yeah, we are working on it day and night. We are looking forward to uh, make our film live on any good OTT platform where every Sindhi should feel proud that yes, we are proud that our film is also on OTT.
Okay, Devesh, and lastly, before we let you go, do you see big stars doing Sindhi cinema anytime soon? And if yes, who do you want to work with? So, as a collaborator, as a director, who are the people on your list?
I wanted to work with Sir Rajkumar Irani. I wanted to know his vision towards the Sindhi cinema as well. I would want him to direct a film as well. And yes, if you are asking about me, if
Yeah.
I as a director, I wanted to work with Ranveer Singh. Reason being, he is a Sindhi, and he can represent the culture very well. One is Ranveer Singh and one is Akshay Kumar sir. So they are the people whom every Sindhi is looking at. Every Sindhi wants कि ये दोनों एक बार स्क्रीन पे दिख जाएं साथ में.
That will be a
And
very interesting combo.
Devesh Nainani can be the director.
Okay, lovely. May all your wishes and dreams come true, Divesh. Thank you so much for sparing the time and speaking to us here on the Breakfast Club. All the way best.